Right now, I'm in a relationship with someone. It is not like marriage. It's just been like a long relationship with this person. And I guess 2 months ago, I asked for a sign because I feel like my relationship is one-sided. So far, I'm not married to him. Supposedly, he wants to do a joint account. I'm not married to him. I'm really comfortable with it. So before that even came about, I asked for, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. When
Um,
I when I mute your mic. I've been dating for some time now, right? You've been dating how many years? 4, 5?
we've been together for 13 years.
How old are you?
I'm 32. He's just a little younger than me. I'm not trying to put my business out there too much, respectfully, because I know people in the chat like to judge. I'm really just looking for advice, honestly.
I asked you to create a joint account. You guys have been together for 13 years. There's no signs of marriage just yet, right? He doesn't want to pop the question. You're 32, you want to get married. But instead of bringing up marriage right now, he's asking, can y'all join your bank accounts together? And you're not comfortable with that. I think it's a no. That sounds bizarre to me. I'll allow you to talk now, yeah.
Right now, I feel that I suspect infidelity. Like I feel like he's with someone else or dealing with somebody else. And you know what's crazy? That the representative at the bank that I went to, she was just giving me eye contact not to really trust him, which is really weird to me. It was scary. My whole day, that day was completely off. I've been getting signs from a lot of people, even strangers, when it comes to my person. The sign was she was trying to push me towards a business account instead. So she was just looking, giving me complete eye contact, looking at me serious. And she was like, I prefer you to open up a business account, basically. And I'm doing that as of now, but it scared me because she's looking at me like, do not trust him. I took that as a sign. He felt some type of way, like he was being disrespectful because of the way that she was talking to him and giving him, the eye contact. I took that as a sign. I've been asking for a sign to know if I'm dealing with the right person. I know I've been with this person for this long, but I don't have attachments, which is good. I'm not attached to him where I'm in love. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me turn off my mic.
This joint bank account that you guys created is all of your money in that account. It's every dollar. Okay. So hypothetically, he was to run off with the money that is in that account. Would you be okay?
Now there's nothing in that account. I know he's trying to force me to put that money in there, but there's nothing in there right now. So I haven't really moved forward towards it anyways, but I know he's trying to push me towards that for some reason, and I don't really trust it. It's not income tax. It's the money that I work for. So, because I'm self-employed. So, I have my own business and he doesn't. So I know how to save my money. That's all it is. There's nothing in that account. I'm not really moving forward towards it because I really don't trust him. And for people in the chat that's asking me, do I have kids? Yeah, I do with him. I have 2. He gave me roses yesterday, and I kind of sat there and thought back in the past. He definitely did this to me before, but it shows that he cheated on me before. So I need to ask you a woman-to-woman question. If your man give you roses out of nowhere, because that's my 3rd time getting it, and all of a sudden no contact, does that mean there's infidelity? Is there cheating? Because after that, I tried to contact him and I went out that day to, talk to a friend. And he was on my ass. Excuse my French, but he was on my ass. I went out and, spent time with a friend. After the fact, I should have never said I made it home. He just stopped talking to me. That was around 9 p.m. on my time. After that, he didn't say anything. I tried to call him. Nothing.
You guys in the same house?
Yeah, right now he's not with me, so he's at work. We're not talking. I haven't been talking to him. I don't believe he's gonna come back for some reason. I don't really care at this point. I said I have no attachments. I don't. What's going on right now? There's tension right now. He thinks I'm insecure, and I'm not a person to be insecure. I've been working on myself for so long that he thinks I'm insecure, and I don't allow him to have friends and stuff like that. I don't care who he's connected to, but don't try to make it seem like I can't have friends too. For me, I'm just facing a situation where I'm letting things be for what it is, but I'm not forcing it. To be honest, I need an answer. He won't give me an answer. And when I try to walk away from him, what he does is separate himself from me to keep me where I can't leave.
I think what he knows now is that you know. He knows from that moment at the bank, something shifted. Maybe even before that, he feels it like she knows she's on to me. And then you did ask me a question. Well, if a man buys you roses, is that a sign? If that's a pattern in your relationship that he only buys you roses when he's not being faithful to you, if that's his pattern, then that's what it is for your situation. So I want you to follow your intuition, Stardust. Follow it. Lean into it. Don't go against it. Do not go against it. Whatever you are feeling, because you know the relationship better than we do, that's exactly what it is. He knows right now. He knows it. He knows that you're onto him. He's probably not going to come home because he wants to create a little, riffraff, a little something, just so he doesn't have to leave or face the fire.
It's just nothing but tension right now. I'm not a person to fight. In the past, I used to be all over him, but I'm not. Can't tell him I want to walk away because conflict comes. I'm kind of like moving in silence, to be honest with you. Only thing I care about is me and my kids at this point. And I feel like there's plotting energy with me and him because, his brothers and his family is involved. They're in my business and they don't really know me.
What do you mean plotting? Like, let me say?
Being against me, like making it seem like I'm delusional. I'm in my head. I'm always, coming up with things. I'm conjuring stuff and, stuff like that. So, no. I just know what I'm going to do. He's not being physical with me or anything. It's just like he doesn't want me to walk away from him. I feel like it's because of what I offer. I don't feel like the love is genuine. I know the relationship is one-sided.
So he's getting money.
I feel that. I don't completely know that, but I feel that. I feel like he cares somewhat, but I care somewhat. I just don't feel like he's in it to build a foundation and a dynamic and really like structure our relationship. I just feel like he's all in it because of what I have to offer. I know people in the chat is thinking that I'm in danger. I'm not in danger. It's just that it's tension and my energy is fighting with him as a man, like a young man. So right now, the only thing I'm doing is moving in silence, to be honest with you, but I'm not in danger.
He's a younger man, and younger men, I'm not saying all, don't have a lot of control over their emotions, so they act out of ego. And if he's acting out of ego, although you may not feel like it's not dangerous right now, it can become that. Because he's not emotionally mature yet to really sit down and have this conversation with you. I'm scared it will go left. And if his family is not holding him accountable, it's giving, oh, that's my baby, that's my bro, that's my son. He's just being young, he's just being him, it's you. It's giving that energy. And again, although we're not saying it will become dangerous, it feels like it can because he's young, he has an ego, he has no control over his emotions. That's not good. That's just no one safe to be around.
Okay, I understand. And like I said, I appreciate the advice. I am taking your advice, woman to woman. So I'm glad that I came up here because I don't know if anybody's in my situation. And, people judge. I don't really care. I'm up here to get advice. I'm not here to entertain anybody because what I go through, anybody else could be going through too. And I understand. Trust me, love, I am going to take the steps. And that's what I really want to hear from another woman's perspective. I'm still young, so I'm still learning like certain things. Being with someone for so long, yes, it's difficult at times. It is. It's difficult walking away from someone. It's not the most easiest thing to do. It's to part ways from someone that you have kids with. People in the chat and people saying, hey, girl, walk away. I get it. Trust me, I have no attachments. I just need clarity. Like anybody else would want clarity, respectfully. So my situation, I'm going to handle it. Like I said, I just want advice. And the fact that I feel like there's plotting energy because I went through it before, it just gives me more clarity completely. I need to talk about it. I have nobody. I really have no friends because of my position, what I do. Some people know me who I am on this platform. So I'm trying to do the best that I can, even as a parent. I'm a reader. So as a reader, I go through a lot of things like everybody else. So the only thing that I'm seeing my situation as a lesson, can I pick up and leave right now? No, but it is a plan. It is. I have my kids. My son is going to school right now, so I can't just jump the gun to really like leave. And to be honest, I have no support, so I'm not afraid to leave. I've done it before, but right now it's like I said, I have strong will. I'm strong.
I think you're very strong. That's what I feel from you. I think you can handle yourself. You're mentally strong. But I get where you don't have anyone else to go to or talk to. You just need to get it out. You need to talk about it. Because sometimes people look at the strongest people like they don't need help. They don't need support. No one needs to, oh, you got a problem? What do you mean you got an issue, you got a problem? Sometimes you just need to let it off your chest. Like you said, you know what you need to do, but you just need community. You need support. You need confirmation. Like, okay, girl, do it. Let's go. You got this. A little pep talk real quick to get you moving in the right direction. There is another woman on this live probably going through what you're going through right now. Absolutely.
Again, I appreciate your responding, your feedback. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it quickly. So I appreciate that. Another question I wanted to ask you, and I find it weird that he does it. I don't know if other young men or men doing it in general. I don't know what it is, but it feels like he's copying me a little bit. You know how I'm not talking to him and he's not talking to me? He's kind of moving like I would move. I find it weird. I don't know what that is. I feel like it's manipulation. I feel like it's just me not letting my guard down. I feel like I can't explain it, but it feels like he's copying me in a way where he's have boundaries up for nothing. I try to ask him, can we talk? The only thing that he did today was like really just walked away and told me, I don't want to talk to you. And I know what it is, because what I was going to say is that we're not going to work out. I wanted to come and tell him, like, we're not going to work out. I want to just take care of your kids. I want to love my kids and be a parent. That's all I care for, honestly. And he won't even, I just feel like he doesn't want to sit down. If right now he's avoiding me right now. He's been avoiding me for like, what, 5 days. It's about to be a week. And like I said, I'm not pushing to force it, but I've been trying to tell him we're not going to work out. I don't have attachment. I feel like he does because of what I have. You know, it sounds scary and it sounds weird, but I can't express how he's like copying me in a way. It's just weird to me. So
Copying what you do.
yeah. So it's weird, and I feel like right now, there's guilt. I can tell he got guilt, but he won't be honest with me, so I'm not going to force it. I don't really need the clarity because I already see what's been exposed already. You know, I just feel like right now, me, in my opinion, I just feel like he is cheating on me with somebody else that could be better than him, because to be honest, he does have mommy issues, and I gotta say it like that. And I feel like most men, not to put them down, they do have mother issues where their mother is not giving them love, so they got to be open to other people. That's what I feel. I could be wrong, but I feel like most men, maybe younger or older, I feel like they really have mother issues. And I know that I may not be perfect in my past either, but he likes to bring that up when it comes to my past. I am not my past. My past have made me more stronger, if anything. But I really feel like, and people know, people can disagree in the chat. I feel like it is part of who it has raised them. So I don't feel like he's capable of really loving me and growing right now. I just feel like I need to part ways where he can maybe find somebody better. Maybe he can, fix himself. But if that were the case, if he were to come back to me, I wouldn't take him back. I just want him to be a father. That's about it. I don't want to be in a connection with someone that may grow to hate him, for me to hate him, because I don't. I have love for him, but I don't have love to stick around. Like I said, I have no pressure towards him. So I feel like what he's struggling with is what his mother has done to him. And I'm not here to put his business out there, but I feel like, he has some other issues.
I think the reason that you guys are yin and yang, if I'm being, you grew up in a household maybe without a dad, I don't know. But you have more of a strong will to me. And maybe he's more beta. That's what it feels like. So you seem like you're the one who's like, okay, we're going to figure this out. We're going to get this done. Don't worry about it. And it gives him room just to be lax because of how he was raised and how you were raised growing up. So he needs to learn how to be a man. And that means doing that without the help of other women around him. That's what I feel.
But with me, I did have both parents in my life, but I feel like, me growing up, I'm usually shut down. I'm the second oldest. So when I try to stand up for my siblings, I always get like pushed down or rejected. So now that I'm grown, and he's cut me off, he's not going to get a response from me. I have no reason to talk to him because I tried to. There was things that I didn't do. I'm not a person to express my emotions so much, but I've been trying to do that with him before I make any false moves. I don't want to assume. So I try to fix that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm at the point where if he were to try to talk to me right now, I have nothing to say. I don't. I don't know what to say. The only thing that I do as a woman, as of now, I just tread carefully and move forward. No longer wanting to be in a relationship that may turn into hate. So I have no excuses to sit here to make it seem like I'm gonna want to force a relationship, knowing that it really doesn't matter right now. So I know I'm in control. I'm sorting out my issues right now. I just can't get up and go because everybody's saying that in the chat. Leave, girl, go. I can't. My son is in school, and I have a daughter to homeschool, so I just can't force. But I'm planning. Trust me. I would say I should be gone less than 30 days. So I'm not. I just can't jump. Not right now. But I do appreciate like the advice. I just wanted to know not if I'm doing the right thing, but know that somebody can actually back me up in my situation. Just say, hey, Stardust, you're doing the right thing, but you want to be careful, such and such. I'm just looking for real life, real response from anyone, or like I said, you, because I'm here. I needed advice from another woman. I had to. Instead of a man's perspective, I tried to ask a man's perspective, but I don't think they understand my situation completely. But they would tell me what a man would do. But I had to get up here. I had to like really self express and explain. But I appreciate you as well. I do come here and watch your lives time to time, even though I have my platform. But I love coming in because everybody shared their experiences and everything else. But I'm gonna let you talk.
Thank you, Stardust, for coming up and trusting me with this part of, your story. I know that's a big deal to get on a platform and be as vulnerable and just share. I think you know exactly what you need to do, and I'm just here to give you the confirmation. You're already doing good in your business. You're taking care of your kids. You're holding it down for yourself. Again, from the outside looking in, outside of the chat, but myself is thinking that it could get a little dangerous. I'm, knock on wood. I'm not trying to bring that into fruition, but because he's young, he is a bit emotional and he's operating out of ego. When you decide to really part ways, that can get a bit messy. But it sounds like you're taking the steps. You can put you and your kids in a better situation. I would just say be careful. That's what I'm feeling. Be very careful.
Yeah, I do have a question before I end, my side. But
Hold on.
okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
This was my last question. I'm sorry. I don't want to hold anybody up. So you said that, not to knock on wood, to be careful. So in my opinion, how would you leave somebody like, how he is, ego and everything? How would you do it? If I'm just wanting to hear it out before I like go.
Don't ask for money.
Okay, I get it. I just wanted to ask. I'm not trying to push it or anything like that, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll walk around in a sweat.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Has to play the long game with that one. If you think he gonna be emotional, walk around in them same dusty, crusty sweats, baby. Ask for these bills. Put the bills out on the table. I need help. I'm stressed out. The kids need this. Come on now. I need help. There's another bill. Ask for money, child, from the broke man. You want to scare him away? Ask for money. If he ain't got it, he'll run for the hills. Keep asking. You know I love you, baby. I need $100 more. You got $1,000 more. Come on, baby. Ask every day.
I'm here to help our sister out, because I was in a toxic relationship as well. So trying to shed some lights and enlighten that queen, because I know she feels like she's stuck. And she doesn't know, because I went through it, so I can kind of help, how to navigate around it. Because I myself too have a baby from my ex. He was a narcissistic. Honestly, I would say plan it, because that's what I did. I never said anything. I was playing smart, and I never said anything because he was abusive as well. I didn't say anything. I just, played dumb. the whole time. And then one day, when he went to work, I packed my stuff and ran away. Ended up staying in a shelter. I don't want to disclose my information, and you can sign off on that paperwork. And I was pregnant with his
Wow.
baby, so I
Wow.
I feel her pain, and I just want to help her out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Jeannie, thank you, Jeannie, for coming up and sharing.
No
That
problem.
means a lot. And that's not only going to be helpful to her, Jeannie, but it's going to be helpful to some of the other ladies who are probably not brave enough or courageous enough to come up tonight.